It is no longer news that President Tinubu attended COP28 conference in Dubai United Arab Emirates with 1,411 delegates in this time that the country is passing through a lot in terms of finances. And don't forget, all these delegates are all sponsored with taxpayers' money, which calls for a serious concern because we are supposed to cut down the cost of governance to maximize what we have, which Williams Ruto, the president of Kenya, did to help his country. The only other country that brought that amount of delegates is China. But don't forget, China's 2024 budget is $4 trillion, which is about $2,860,000 per head, while Nigeria is $33 billion, which is about $165 per head. And that is the reason why Mr. Peter Obi came out and criticized Mr. President with his tweet on X, formerly called Twitter. And don't forget that he has also made a video before where he described how he was able to overcome and cut down the cost of governance when he was Anambra State Governor, which I will also play the video for you. But before then, let me read out his tweet so that you know what he said exactly. In a twist of sad irony, let me congratulate the giant of Africa, Nigeria, for matching the great China with the same number of contingents at the ongoing COP28 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Nigeria's contingent to COP28 totaled 1,411, the same number as the China contingent, while China's budget for 2024 is about $4 trillion, about $2,860 per head. Nigerian budget about $33 billion, about $165 per head. China has high Human Development Index, HDI, with a ranking of 79 out of 191 countries measured. The Nigerian has a low HDI with a ranking of 163 out of 191 countries measured. Nigeria has more people living in multidimensional poverty than China, despite China having 7 times our population. Most importantly, the vast majority of those in the Nigerian delegation to COP28 are either non-relevant civil servants or relations, friends, and hang-on of high government officials. Most of them hardly understand or have anything to do with climate change. This huge contingent is out at public expense at a time when most Nigerians can hardly afford food and basic needs as a result of economic hardship. I pray earnestly that a day will come soon enough when we can focus on competing with China on productivity and the miracle of migrating the high number of its citizens out of poverty over a relative short of time. As we have kept emphasizing, we must stop waste as a tradition of our government and nation. We urgently need to cut the cost of governance and invest in production. We need to de-emphasize unnecessary ceremony and showmanship as a mode of government behavior. We need to tie spending to necessity and national priority. A new Nigeria is possible. We only need to do the reasonable and the necessary. P.O. This is the tweet from Mr. Peter Obi. I will also allow you to listen to the former video where he narrated how he was able to cut down the cost of governance when he was Anambra State Governor.
So governor can tell you the number of traveling budgets, logistics, the qualities of name is almost 500 to 600 million. I believe you can do with, if you times again 600 times 36, I believe you can do all your travels for a third of that. You save 115. So if you look at what I've showed you now, you're going to save over 1 trillion. And I can tell you it is practical. People who said to me, Peter, how is this possible? How is it not possible? My dear, I was the governor. When I came to office, my first 4 trips to Abuja, I traveled with over 30 people. Over 30. Everybody have a title to be in the plane. Everybody have a title to do this. So, wait a minute. I'm the only person invited to Abuja. I pay for 30 people who have no reason to be in Abuja. They constitute a problem to the traveling public. They follow me to Abuja. am the one who is going to go to meeting. Because they idle in a hotel, they eat more. So I have a lot of bills to pay. In the end, every trip was costing me over 10 million. One trip. And there are times I do this 4 or 5 times in a month. So after about the third or fourth trip, I sat down and said, I want you to write name of everybody from me and tell me why and what is the purpose of this person going to be in Abuja. What do they do? When they finish, I found out the only person that needs to go to Abuja is me. So I said to them, leave it, because some of you must have heard Peter Obi travels alone. No, because the other people, I don't need them in Abuja. I give you an example. If I were taking police from Oka to Abuja, there might be about 12, 20, 15 security men. And then each time I go, let me use today's pricing. One ticket one way is about 30,000. Coming back is at 20,000. I found out that I can talk to the IG then Onovo. I said, Onovo, when I'm in Abuja, give me 3 policemen. The other person, give me 2. When I'm going, I give them 5,000, which is not up to the ticket of one person going. I say, give 2 people. Nobody followed me to Abuja. So when I call, the people say, hey, Peter Obi is traveling on his own, he's carrying his bag. I'm a young man, I can carry my bag.